Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever around the world. Tonight's another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, where the Speaker of the House of Staves is presently going to see the Speaker of the House of Pentacles, but not for speaker-related business. So, did you call ahead, or are you just going to show up at the shop?
He would have called ahead.
Okay. So when you get there, there's the door buzzer. You buzz it, and he opens up the door for you. He's standing behind his counter, like usual. Mr. Urinori, I'm a little curious to see you here tonight, but with the phone call, I assume there must be something rather urgent you need my attention for.
Perhaps not too urgent, but it is something that I need done sooner rather than later, Mr. Dassault. I was curious to know if it would be possible if I could buy some guns from you. Shotguns preferably, but any will do.
Well, you're quite fortunate that there's I know my way around the back door, so to speak, of getting permits and such things. I'm surmising you don't have any gun permits, do you?
Not here, no.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Out of curiosity, how many weapons are you going to be needing?
Hold on, let me check real quick. Sorry. Okay, he'll just kind of say,
Sorry, I had to sneeze. What?
Oh, sorry. He will just sort of say, 6 if possible, but whatever amount would be able to be safely bought without anyone questioning.
Shotguns aren't too terrible of an issue. It would depend upon the type of shotgun you were looking for. Anything with a semi-auto or repeater capability would raise some flags.
No, nothing as fancy as that. Just, I was not given a specific type, just shotgun, so.
Given?
I am paying off a debt.
So you will not be holding on to these guns.
I'll kind of smile, and he'll say, well, for what I was told these might possibly be used for, there's a good chance that I will be holding them, yes.
You do understand that any misuse of these guns are going to be tied directly to you, as I will be acquiring permits for you using your name. If there's anything you do not wish these guns to be used for to reflect badly upon yourself, I might recommend you find a different method of payment for your debt.
I understand, Mr. Dassault. Thank you. Either way, these guns will not be used for anything too terrible. They're more self-defense, I should say.
Then I must ask another question. In this one, please do not lie to me. And I'm going to actually throw up Ring of Truth.
Damn.
Because he really, really does not trust vampires.
Yeah, I can understand that. Toshi's kind of a sleazy bastard anyway.
Do you remember what the roll is? It's like hashtag 4010.
Yeah, hashtag the number D10F the difficulty.
Yeah, I got 6 successes.
Jesus.
Will these weapons be used in any way to breach the accord?
See, the accord is between like everybody not to kill each other, right?
Yes, the accord is we do not harm each other because the true enemy is the technocracy.
Now I gotta look at something real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Just to make sure he's not lying. Oh, he's read the stuff. Okay. He will smile and say, no, they will not be used to breach the accord.
Will any one of these guns be in the hand of Gravedigger?
Mr. Dassault, I assure you, I have no...
There is a feud going on between two members of two houses. If you are attempting to do anything that could draw your own house into it, as speaker, you risk bringing your entire house into it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand, Mr. Dassault. There is no need to chastise me like some new babe.
I am not chastising you. I am explaining the situation.
And I understand the situation. I, as I have said before, am simply repaying a debt.
Very well then. I will provide you with 6 shotguns, standard ammunition, pump action, and double barrel only. Is that understood?
Completely.
In 3 days, I will have your order ready.
Thank you. How much is it?
He's going to list off a figure for what would approximately be 6 pump action double barrel shotguns. So you're looking probably about $750, $800. He will charge you separately for the ammunition. That would probably Nori would, choke on.
I'm sorry, I lagged out there for a moment.
Oh, it's nothing that your character would be like, oh, that's expensive.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
He'd probably just kind of be like, okay, and pull out his wallet and pay for it.
Yeah, he'll hold up his hand and say, I take payment upon receipt of goods.
Understood.
How are you acclimating to your position as speaker?
Well enough. There hasn't been too much going on lately with my house, so it isn't like this title is putting any pressure on myself.
That's fortunate. I trust that your continued acquisition goes smoothly and that your acclimation to your role does not cause you any further trouble.
So do I, Mr. Dassault. So do I.
He will write out a actual paper receipt with everything on it and we'll hand it over to you. I will see you in 3 days.
He'll incline his head, then read over the paper, put it in his pocket, then bow.
It'll basically be a breakdown of how much each gun costs, what the type of gun is. Basically, it's like a Remington pump action shotguns and Remington double barrel shotguns. He'll also include the cost for enough ammunition so that each gun can have 10 shots. So about 60 rounds of shotgun shells.
Sweet.
And since scatter and slug cost the same, he'll ask if you want any mix of the two.
He'll reply with just like half and half.
He'll make sure that, because it's going to cost the same, he'll just make sure he writes that down on his copy of the slip and puts it aside. Well, if there's nothing else you need, have a pleasant evening.
You as well, Mr. DeSalle.
And he will buzz you out, and he'll say, "Oh, if you're in the mood, I do have some jerky you can take with you." Motions over to the little sampler baggies.
He'll look back to DeSalle, then over to the food.
He just
kind of
has
smile.
flat affect.
Hmm?
He has a flat affect, so you can't really tell if he's joking or not.
Yeah. And he'll just kind of smile, but it's just like that polite smile that he gives like all the time. And he'll just kind of say, "No, thank you, Mr. DeSalle. I haven't
As you
had
wish.
anything to eat in quite a long time."
Well, then you should get something. You don't want to go hungry, do you?
He's gonna just kind of chuckle and then walk out.
All right. And that'll stop it now. Thank you, players, for playing. We actually had a viewer, so thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. Have a pleasant night.